I'm here to tell you, women cheat way more than men. I'm going to prove it today. Follow along.
I know that I don't make things clear. No. I fall for you every time I try to resist you. We can get away. Palm trees, beach views, ordinary day. All I wanna hear is.
Alright, welcome back YouTube. My name is Solomon and welcome to Solomon Wisdom. And I was on TikTok today and I seen story after story about women complaining, oh, these men ain't ish and they just cheat and they just cheat. And they got me to thinking. So last year I did an experiment where I rewatched classical movies. Well, they're not necessarily classical. I mean, the 90s is classic now. But I rewatched these movies, but this time as I watched them from a different lens. And I noticed some things that I didn't notice in the 90s. And we're going to talk about it. The two movies that I'm talking about is one, The Notebook. I don't know if you've seen it. Pretty sure that you have. If you have not, your girl has. And the second one is Titanic. We all remember these stories being classical love stories about how true love always prevails and you always remember it. But there's another side of that story that no one ever talked about. And that's because no one talk about men's feelings. You see, in both of these relationships, and I'm talking about The Notebook and I'm also talking about the Titanic. In both of these relationships, these women were in relationships with whole nother men. Engagements, everything, the whole nine. Meanwhile, they were in love with the other guy. And then they tried to paint it out where these guys, oh, they was just so mean and so evil and nobody should be in no situation like that. No, that's not what happened. That's not realistic. You didn't want to be with him. So you had to justify your own feelings by making him out to be the bad guy. That's what Hollywood do. They love to portray these women as angels and men as the biggest heel of Hollywood. We're going to watch a few clips of this movie because I just want y'all to see what I see. And the first one is starting with The Notebook.
See, Allie, damn it, I think you have to marry me. I think you need to marry me.
I do?
Yes, you do. Because if you do, your parents will always know the unhappiness that you feel for not being able to disappoint them.
I think you may have overlooked one minor detail.
And what's that?
Well, you see, you have to get their permission first. And I think you may have overestimated their affection for you.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't think so.
Why not?
Oh, because I asked them already and they said yes.
What?
One more thing.
Ah!
I love you. Will you marry me, Allie? I know I kid around a lot, but I'm crazy about you. Marry me. Make me the happiest man in the world.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Hold tight.
Where are you going? Oh, Mama!
Stop the man. Excuse me. I'd like everyone here to know that this young lady and I are getting married.
Beautiful story, right? You know, she loved her fiance. Great. Except she didn't. She didn't love him. The family loved him, but she didn't love him. And she accepted this man's proposal. Meanwhile, as the movie progressed, the entire time, she was in love with another man. And this man, what did he do? What did this guy do other than just go after the woman that he loved? He didn't do anything. But in her mind, no. We're going to go into a little bit deeper in the movie. And these are women typical, their favorite part. So as the movie progresses, she basically tell him, like, I can't be with you. I have an engagement. And then this scene happened where women completely look, oh, that's so romantic.
Girl, bye.
Stop. Let's watch it.
Son of a bitch!
Would you just stay with me?
Stay with you? What for? Look at us, we're already fighting.
Well, that's what we do. We fight. You tell me when I'm being an arrogant son of a bitch, and I tell you when you're being a pain in the ass. Which you are, 99% of the time. I'm not afraid to hurt your feelings. They have like a 2-second rebound rate, and you're back doing the next pain in the ass thing.
So what?
So it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be really hard. And we're gonna have to work at this every day, but I wanna do that because I want you. I want all of you, forever, you and me, every day. Will you do something for me? Please? You just picture your life for me? 30 years from now, 40 years from now? What's it look like? If it's with that guy, go. Go! I lost you once. I think I could do it again. If I thought it's what you really wanted. But don't you take the easy way out.
What easy way? There is no easy way. No matter what I do, somebody gets hurt.
Would you stop thinking about what everyone wants? Stop thinking about what I want, what he wants, what your parents want. What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want? God damn it. What do you want?
I have to go.
Okay, so she ended up leaving and she made this scene, but I know women who actually melt during that scene. Like, oh, that was just so beautiful. I seen a woman actually cry during that scene. And at the time, I didn't think the way that I think now, but I knew something just didn't sound right about that. So later on in the movie, she ended up sleeping with him. And I can't remember exactly how it happened, but the mom found out and they moved far away so she couldn't have any contact with him. And when they did that, he wrote her letters for a year, every day. And the parents got rid of the letters so she could never see them. And that's the thing we're about to find out right now. Now, when I tell you women lost their shit during this part, you couldn't tell them that there wasn't a dry eye or dry panties in the theater. Let's see. Let's check it out.
Why didn't you write me? Why? It wasn't over for me. I waited for you for 7 years. Now it's too late.
I wrote you 365 letters. I wrote you every day for a year.
You wrote me?
Yes. It wasn't over. It still isn't over.
Why?
Okay. Beautiful scene. Great acting in this movie, by the way. I'm not hating on. I think that's Ryan Gosling, I believe. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Beautiful acting in this scene, but it's always a painful realization that she was cheating on the man that she made promises to, all because she had a fantasy with another guy. She told him in the movie how she wanted a big house, white house with a wraparound porch, and he built it for her. He actually put the work in and built this house for her. And I believe that's how they end up sleeping together. It's been a while since I've seen this movie, but it is what it is. But the second movie was Titanic, and I'm gonna let all of these clips that I have play before I give you my final thoughts of why that movie absolutely pissed me off. So, but before I do, I'm gonna show you kind of a few things that stands out in this movie. All right, run it.
Thank you.
Excuse me. None of these stewards have seen her.
This is absurd. It's a ship. There's only so many places she could be. Lovejoy, find her.
It's getting cold. You look nice.
Miss Rose?
Drawings.
So the second guy who was saying find her was actually her fiance. Super rich. The family wanted her to marry him. The Leonardo DiCaprio played a poor guy, and that's the one that she secretly was in love with because she had this passion for him. And she was dipping off with this guy, and so the fiance was looking for her on the ship. He couldn't find her. They ran away from him. And now the next thing, this guy who is very rich, her fiance, bought her this beautiful, some form of a diamond necklace that in that time was worth millions. And he placed it around her neck. And this broad took a naked video picture to be drawn by the man that she secretly wanted to sleep with while wearing it. And that's the clip we're gonna watch. And it's a little parody clip because the actual drawing didn't look like this, but I thought this was funny.
Eyes to me, keep them on me. And try to stay still.
I told you it was a parody. That wasn't how it actually looked. But you get what's going on here. Can you imagine spending millions of dollars, and she wear your jewelry to go have sex with another man? These 304s out here, they don't live in the real world. And then the audience shocked when he get pissed off and like yank her ass up. What do you expect? Like, you're cheating on him with a bum. All because you got passion for him, right? So then they looking for him and they go to the most, I guess this is the climax of the movie, where they running from them and they go into this car where they keep the car they're gonna be showcasing, and they finally have sex. That scene.
Ah, look who we have here, huh?
Thank you.
Where to, miss?
To the stars.
You nervous?
Put your hands on me, Jack.
All right. So those are the Titanic clips that I have for you. But I'm going to tell you why that movie absolutely pissed me off, because I just can't believe what I witnessed. So in that scene that we just got done watching, I believe she was a virgin. And so the first man that she slept with was Jack. And she was supposed to be getting engaged. She was engaged. She was supposed to be getting married to her husband and give him her virginity. But she met a guy on the ship and ended up sleeping with him, falling deeply in love. So after I rewatched this movie, I think I seen it last year or maybe the year before that. I didn't realize until the end of the movie. The end of the movie, when Rose is an old woman, and she's talking about after, Jack died in the iceberg and a cold freezing water, she was talking about, oh, I never forgot him. And I still think about him and the love we had. And she's getting emotional about it. And the people in the theater getting emotional about it. And the people watching it at home on VHS getting emotional about it.
He ain't lying.
The problem is, right after she says that, she's having this conversation with her grandkids and her grandkids' friends. Rose lived her life. This man died, sacrificed his life for you, and Rose went on and lived a happily ever after life.
You raggedy bitch.
Got remarried, had kids and grandkids. Meanwhile, she still fantasized about a dead man. And women don't see anything wrong with that. This is their version of a true love story.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't.
Yes, she will cheat on you. Why is it even a second thought anymore? Women' biggest fantasies is when they get to cheat on the man they're with for the man that they want. Tragic. The guy that she actually ended up having these kids with and spend the rest of her life with had no idea about Jack. No idea the chemistry, the passion that they shared. She didn't bring it up. She just fantasized about him in private. I think that is really heartbreaking. Can you imagine being with a woman and taking care of her, giving her everything that she needs, and the entire time she's really fantasizing about someone else?
Or sex with my mouth, licking his balls.
I think what's really hard to digest about that is that's the reality of a lot of men. That's how it go. Anyway, so in modern day time, I have a clip of a girl who went to the Chris Brown meet and greet. And this just goes along with it, how women don't see that their behaviors show their mindsets. You know, this type of infidelity, they don't even look at it as cheating. This is a celebrity. This is somebody I'll never have access to. But you don't mind hurting the person you do? Anyway, let's watch this.
This is from Columbus.
Oh, Columbus.
Yep. Literally after my picture went viral, my boyfriend broke up with me about a week later after arguing because he felt like Chris was too close on me. I'm just like, it's one of the most respectable pictures. It wasn't like I was bending over grabbing my ankles. But I would trade my ex for meeting Chris Brown 100 more times. So definitely really, really worth it.
You heard it. She'll trade that ex in for meeting Chris Brown any day of the week. What do you say to that? Okay.
She belongs to the streets.
Oh, okay. I'm glad that you had that experience. This woman didn't see anything wrong with that. In fact, she thought that it was actually being respectful. And I know that this is not a one-off thought. I know that women believe that all around the country, because I've seen it on social media where they were saying, oh, the boyfriend overreacted. Why is he acting like that? You think that you gonna be able to hug on my girl like that and there ain't gonna be a problem?
Try me, bitch.
I don't care who you are, Chris Brown, Bobby Brown, Charlie Brown, it don't matter. You think I'm going to accept that? Crazy work. And then there was the famous clip. And I don't think this one needs that much introduction, but let's check it out. There you have it. Their relationship ended shortly after that because the guy, her child's father, felt that it was too much. He felt that he was disrespected. He felt that he was embarrassed on the internet, rightfully so, because your woman got you watching your newborn baby. Meanwhile, she's at the Usher concert dancing all over him, got her ass all out. And I didn't understand how women thought that this was okay, but in reality, they did think it was okay. They didn't think anything was wrong with this. And you know what? Okay. It's better when you find out the truth about people. That way you know where you stand. And when these women fantasize about these guys, they will cheat on you and they'll feel that they're doing it for their shot at destiny. Stay woke, fellas. But anyway, make sure that you like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm a new channel, so it really does help out the algorithm, and I truly do appreciate it. But until next time, Solomon and out.